So here I have the MB-R6 M4 carbine AEG, and I'm going to say right off the bat, this guy was disappointing. I'll bring you a bit closer in just a second, but this is built very similar to their Springers, especially the handguards. 330 FPS, probably with a .12. There was a later version called the R6E, and this uses Academy Toy Star style magazines, although it is not compatible with them. It uses Wells, I believe R102, RC102 magazines, which are just impossible to find today. So, let me bring you a little closer to this guy and take a look at the packaging contents. It's quite a bit bare bone. Just comes with the magazine, manual, and the gun. Although it looks like there's slots for more. I'm not sure what it would have come with because it's missing. So, let's get closer. Alright, here it is. So we get a manual. I'll scan that up for you guys, put it in the description. And then we get a UK Arms-ish warning. Custom design spring gun, which doesn't have anything to it. Just some legal bullshit. And then we have a stock, and then there's an Allen key and an empty plastic bag. I'm not sure what that Allen key is for, but here it is. Here's the buttstock. I believe this is actually compatible with their spring guns. We got that magazine I mentioned earlier. Clearly this one is quite different. It's a high cap. And then of course, we get the gun itself. Here it is. Remember what I said about the handguards earlier? Let me show you that. When we bring you a bit closer, and then the battery connector in the front, and then there's zip ties. Now as you can see, the whole front end looks like it's compatible with Wells spring guns. In fact, it is. I think it's a fuse right here. I'm not quite sure though. And then again, we have the Springer-esque front end with the correct 14.5 inch barrel extension. That's overall width combined with the rear of the handguard, and an orange tip. It's unthreaded. Closing bolt cover, very nice. Cocking handle moves. We have some gearbox pins, or receiver pins. The hop-up appears to be a bit different from their spring gun line, so that's good. Probably, well, you know what, that does look like a Tokyo Marui V2-esque hop-up. This is a problem. The top rail, as I've seen on all their other guns, appears to be a bit out of place. It's rising in some areas, so that's not good. Fire selector, this is select fire. And then here's the bottom of it. I think the motor is inside there. Markings say MB-R6 from Well. This doesn't move. Oh, what is that? Is that a Phillips? No, it's not a Phillips. It's just a regular body pin. So, let me go ahead and show you guys through this thing, although the hop-up unfortunately does appear to be proprietary. Now we can move on. Let me throw this bitch together. Looks like there's room for a carrying handle, so I have some Well carrying handles. So let me go ahead and put this guy all together for you. Wow, here's a look inside the gun. So we have a metal gearbox shell. I'm not sure if that's got metal gears inside, but judging from what we can see here, I'd say at least the gearbox and then the hop-up assembly might be compatible with a Tokyo Marui body. Here we are. Christ, that might actually be a Tokyo Marui hop-up. All these parts look very similar to the TM style plastic body gearbox. Holy shit. And these, I got this one, the upper to fit on a JG M16. I think the wires aren't pitched yet, so this gun might be more than meets the eye. Although the front end is definitely not Tokyo Marui compatible. Just the hop up. Alright, so I guess all we have left to do is chronograph it. So I'm going to go ahead and load the high cap magazine, and then we'll be able to figure out. I'm going to test it with .20s. Obviously .12s would be a waste considering what we've seen so far. The hop-up can definitely throw .20s. Alright, here we have the magazine all loaded up. Probably 300 rounds, nothing special. These are .20s. Let's go ahead and load it. Forward assist does not move, by the way. But let me get my chronograph up here. Alright, here's an 8.4 volt. This is a double Eagle battery. But I can't seem to get either a small brick or a butterfly style battery to fit inside of here. I have no idea what's going on with that. It came with a small brick, but that one wouldn't fit either. Anyway, go ahead and shoot this guy for you. This is a working 8.4 volt battery, by the way. Just have to dig up my chronograph wherever the hell that thing went. Alright, now that I got my chronograph back in action. Sorry about that. Again, FPS 285, 311. Alright, that's not right. 285, 291. And here it is on full auto. Why does it say 2H9? What the fuck does that mean? Anyway, you saw it. So I don't have the facilities to do a shooting test, but I'd say this gun can do, considering it has a TM compatible hop-up, I'd say this gun can do probably 80 feet at least. It's got the adjustable hop-up, it's not fixed, and then it's got the power to allow the .20 at about 300 FPS. So that concludes my review of the MB-R6. I suppose not as disappointing as I thought, considering now I've looked inside of it. You're able to work on it to some extent, although remember the front end is much like their Springer guns, so I wouldn't count on being able to modify that. And again, the problem with the batteries fitting into the handguard, I'd like to mention the carry handle is fully adjustable for windage and elevation. Oh, you can kind of see the top part bulging out. All the guns that are built like this do that. The DPMS, A17, A15, A11, they all have that bulging top rail. So, thank you for watching, and I hope this video helped you out on making a purchase decision, although this gun has been discontinued for like more than a decade. Maybe you'll find one on eBay and then consider popping it up.